Hello. Yes, I had an email sent to me last night from somebody named Skyhawk, the Skyhawk 40, and I thought he had a rather clever idea. He wrote, "What do you think about putting together an atheist Bible? And there be a council of 12, like the Council of Nicaea." And then he lists a bunch of names, and then he writes, and put together some choice stories and quotes, like from Thomas Paine, Aristotle, Galileo, Dark Matter 2525, etc. You know, Dark Matter 2525 should be flattered that he would be put in the same category as Thomas Paine, Aristotle, and Galileo. And instead of 66 books like the Bible, put together like 77. Tell me what you think. I think what with the douchebag Bible put together by the amazing atheists, I mean, how can we possibly top something that amazing? But I'm thinking, instead of an atheist Bible, how about an anthology, you know? A collection of submitted material from various atheists. Anthology, written by atheists. Different atheists contributing stories, deconversion stories, just thoughts, maybe writings from a journal, what it's like to be an atheist, what the world seems to be in the viewpoint of an atheist, how you view the world differently now than maybe if you're a former Christian or you're formerly religious, the difference between, you know, how you view the world now versus then. Poetry. I'm just thinking about, wouldn't that be a good thing to put together a series of writings from atheists, basically introducing normal people who just happen to be atheists to a world, at least here in America, that perceives atheists through this distortion, this filter put up by Christianity. I think it's a good idea to put together an anthology by atheists, about atheists. And I think it's worth brainstorming about, and I don't know, I thought I'd put the short video out there to see what other people think. It'd be awesome if we did something like this, if we can get contributors who are big names like Dan Barker or Jerry DeWitt, you know, people who are big names, but they've already written their own books, so I'm not sure that that's possible. But people have heard their stories. Maybe it would be just as equally valuable to have stories from people who aren't so heard. I mean, there's a lot of people on YouTube who have quite a following that maybe haven't published books, but still have a pretty big following, you know. That would be awesome to hear or have them contribute. But even just people like me, or people who are, you know, basically in my same ballpark, recently become atheists, having to get up every morning being basically a minority when you used to be one among the majority, and, you know, having people react when you tell them what you think, when before it used to just be, oh yeah, you know, of course you believe in God, of course you believe in Jesus. Now it's like, what? You don't believe? Oh my gosh. And suddenly you've developed horns at the top of your head, and how does that make you feel? And just stuff like that. There's a lot of, I mean, I'm thinking about putting together this thing, an anthology. And I think it would be awesome to get a bunch of people contributing to this. But I've never done anything like this before. There's no guarantee it would publish. If it did publish, I would divide whatever it got equally among all the contributors. There would be no trickle down or whatever. It would just be whatever the thing is, assuming it even publishes. I think if we did it right, it could, because I think the interest would be there. Atheists tell their story, that kind of thing. You know, and I don't know, I know enough writers who are published to know that you don't really get a lot of money from publishing books. Contrary to the false perception, writers aren't usually rich. But, you know, whatever it did bring in, it would be, I know I'm thinking way ahead, but I'm just, you know, just trying to imagine how it would work. It would just be divided equally among the contributors. So if there's like 200 contributors, that doesn't mean very much money for everyone, right? But I think the point of something like this would not be about making money. It would be about getting our stories told. You know, we're all so disorganized. We have our little atheist rallies, and we put up our videos on YouTube. But not everybody watches YouTube. To a lot of people, atheism is just this whatever term for a bunch of people that are godless and evil, you know, and unless we get our message out there that, you know what, you couldn't begin to be so wrong, they'll never know. So I'm just thinking, what a great idea, and I'm wondering what other people think. And if you think it's a great idea, if you're watching this video and you think it's a great idea, and you know somebody that you would like to possibly, you know, if such a book was to be put together and you would like to see them in the book contributing something from them, please share this with people that you know, that maybe you respect, other atheists that you respect and know, and that you would like to see participate with this kind of a project, and share this video with them. And if you're watching this and you're interested in doing something like this and contributing, please contact me. If nobody contacts me, I'm not going to mention it again. But if I get a bunch of people contacting me, we might get the ball rolling. I've never published. I have written books before. I have some idea of the steps to getting something published. I also have a lot of published friends who could help me. So, and I even have a friend who is a editor. I'm not sure if she's still with DAW, but she was for a long time with DAW. But probably this would be something. Her publisher would not publish something like this, but she might know connections. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to put the idea out there and see what people think, and see if I get any response back. And you can write underneath this video if you want, but if you're seriously interested, and you know, and you know other people who are seriously interested, share the video and send me emails about it. So, and you can email me or just message me privately here on YouTube, or you can message me via Google+. So, anyway, that's it. If you've been watching, thanks. Bye.